Did you know that right at this moment, a secret war is unfolding in the dark basement of the White House? It is a mystery that rivals the greatest thrillers ever told. To prepare just one single meal, 30 people are involved in a 96-hour secret mission. The security protocols are so intense, they make the maintenance of nuclear missiles look simple. Yes, the security surrounding the president's food is no less serious than a nuclear bomb. It might sound funny at first, but soon you will understand why. Let's dive into what President Trump eats and how his food is prepared through a mysterious, high-stakes operation. Inside the White House, this massive undertaking begins in a dark basement where a chef stares intently at a spreadsheet. It looks less like a grocery list and more like a military invasion plan. It details exactly which ingredient arrives at which second, which oven will be used, and the precise lethal accuracy of temperatures for 20 different dishes, all of which must be ready at the exact same moment. One master chef and 29 kitchen staff work together to serve the safest food in America. But before this madness begins, the entire operation pauses for one bird, a single turkey. But this is no ordinary turkey. It is the most important bird in America. Right now, you might see a massive turkey strutting through the polished marble lobby of the Willard Intercontinental Hotel. It is perhaps the most expensive guest in the country. The National Turkey Federation pays for 2 separate luxury rooms with thousands of dollars. The floors are covered in plastic, there are royal feeding stations, and dedicated staff work shifts day and night to ensure these birds live a kingly life. This is where the real story starts. These aren't regular turkeys. By the time they reach the White House, they weigh nearly 20 kilograms, 3 times the size of a normal turkey. They are genetically designed to look spectacular on camera, but the irony is they can barely walk. Not only that, these birds undergo months of rigorous training so they don't get spooked by bright lights, sudden loud noises, or massive crowds. They are even played music, classical music, to keep them calm, while some music makes them aggressive and others leave them completely confused. However, the mystery no one talks about is the Secret Service agent whose entire mission for the day is to physically examine the turkey down to the millimeter. They check under the wings for hidden weapons and inspect the feet for sharp objects. This isn't just for safety. The real reason is much more embarrassing. Once the turkeys leave the hotel, they aren't allowed to eat for 12 hours. Why? Because if a turkey were to defecate on the president during a live broadcast, that moment would be etched in history forever. They never take that risk. While the world gazes at the celebrity bird, the real war begins in the secret White House kitchen at 5 a.m. The kitchen transforms into a high-tech crime lab and a military war room. Cooking hasn't even started yet. First comes the security check. Every tiny ingredient must pass through the same brutal security screening used for suspicious packages sent to the president. The history of every vegetable and every piece of meat is scrutinized. Even the truck drivers who deliver the goods undergo background investigations. If a delivery truck makes an unauthorized stop on its way, the entire shipment is canceled. At the kitchen door, every package is inspected for signs of tampering, tiny pinpricks, or resealed edges. They are run through metal detectors, followed by chemical and pathogen tests to ensure no toxins or harmful bacteria are present. If necessary, they even check for radioactive substances. Finally, the temperature is verified to ensure nothing spoiled during transport. Only after this process are the ingredients transferred to the White House's own sterilized containers. White House chefs aren't just cooks, they are security guards. From the moment a dish is started until it hits the table, it passes through multiple checkpoints. For example, when a steak is grilled for the president, its temperature is measured the moment it leaves the stove. If it isn't exactly 165 degrees Fahrenheit, it goes back on the heat. Federal food safety rules are non-negotiable here. From soup to dessert, every item is checked for perfect temperature and quality.
There is even one chef whose only job is to watch the president's plate, not to serve it, but to ensure that everything in front of him is flawless and secure. Finally, after this massive effort, when the clock strikes 2 a.m., the silence of the basement is broken by an oven timer. The turkey goes in for the next 13 hours. During this time, not a single person can leave the room, not even for a bathroom break. If the power fluctuates for even a second, it's a disaster. And here's a fun fact. The president pays for his personal food out of his own pocket. Yes, just like the Trump family, the president's personal food bill comes out of his annual salary. At the end of the month, the White House chief usher calculates the bill, how many eggs were used, how many pounds of meat or vegetables, and presents it just like a restaurant bill. It's hard to believe, but even the leader of the country pays for his family dinner to ensure taxpayer money isn't wasted. At the end of the day, when the food is served, the staff holds their breath. President Trump might finish his meal peacefully, perhaps giving a complimentary smile and saying, "Great job." He may never know the layers of verification and planning that went into a simple soup or steak. As he leaves the dining table to return to work, the kitchen team breathes a sigh of relief. Another day's mission is a success. But there is no time to rest. They immediately jump into preparing for the next day's mission, because every meal for the president is a special operation, and the story behind the scenes is as dramatic and spectacular as any movie. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episode. Thank you.